Hello and welcome to Greedy MTG. Today I'll be playing Standard. Vivi Cauldron has been a big problem in the meta recently, so I am playing a mono red aggro deck that never loses to Vivi Cauldron. And the main reason for this is I have 4 Razorkin Needleheads. It's a red 2/2. It has first strike during your turn, and it says when an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to them. And 1 damage doesn't sound like a lot, but if you can get early game damage, you can make it so they can't have their huge combo turn because they have so many card draw spells. Quantum Riddler, they use to dig through a deck. Winter Night Stories is super painful. So is Steam Core Scholar. They also have FOMO. They have a lot of card draw, which is what makes the deck so powerful. And with 4 Razorkin Needleheads, you can make it really hard for them to have their big combo turn and kill you if they're low. I also have 4 Burst Lightnings, 4 Fanatical Firebrand, because I play 1 Oxonal. It's a big win con. It's 4/4 for trample. For red source, you control deal an amount of non-combat damage less than its power to opponent, then it deals damage equal to its power, so it's 4. So you play this, you sack the Firebrand, you deal 4 damage to opponent. It also says when it dies, return to a battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. It is a land that can tap for red, and you spend 3 mana to transform it. Activate if red sources dealt 4 or more non-combat damage this turn. But that's not the main purpose. I have 4 Higher Claw, which also works very well with Oxonal. 4 Needleheads works super well with Oxonal. Every single time they draw a card, they lose 4 life. 3 Scorching Shots, it's just good removal. 3 Lightning Strikes. 4 Ember Challengers, super good with my 4 Rock Face Villages, but that's the main way of triggering its Valiant. You can technically Fanatical Firebrand your own Ember Challenger, Burst Lightning it, but that's not usually great. 1 Abrade, it can kill Cauldron. 4 Screaming Nemesis. 2 Sunspine Links. 3 Nova Hellkites, which can be 3 drops. 2 Soul Stones, 4 Rock Face, and 17 Mountains. It's a 23 land deck, which is a lot for most red aggro decks, but most of this deck ran 24, so I actually cut a land. Just felt like 24 was too much. In the sideboard, there's 1 Abrade. There's 2 Vengeful Possessions, which is not a card you see a lot, but in Mono Red, they started playing it for stealing the opponent's Quantum Railers. It is a 3 mana gain control effect, and you can discard a card to draw a card. It's very interesting. I haven't seen any of these effects for a while, but it is really good against big creatures like Quantum Riddler. It's basically 3 mana, deal 4 damage, and get rid of their blocker, plus discard card and draw 1 or draw 2, depending on how many cards you have in hand. It's just so good against Quantum Riddler. 1 Chandra Spark Hunter, deal with the control of your decks. 2 Sunspine Lynxes, deal with the multicolored decks. 1 Nova Hellkite, just a super good aggressive creature. 3 Fire Magics. It is really good against Mirror Mage and other go-wide strategies. The fact that it is an instant and can be a 1 mana board wipe, super powerful. 2 Magebane Lizards. This is a card that can easily beat up the decks too, because it says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, deals damage equal to that player equal number of non-creature spells they cast this turn. They don't have that many non-creature spells, but can definitely stop them because they have some important ones like Winter Night Stories. 3 Obliterating Bolt, it can kill Kaido, it can exile Vivi. It is decent removal. The only problem is it's a sorcery. But now that Shield Grid's out of standard, dealing 4 damage should be fine. That's a deck. I hope I run into some Cauldron decks and I can beat them. But that's it for the deck list. Okay, this hand is really good. I'm on the play. I have 2 lands, a Screaming Nemesis, Razorkin Needlehead, a Abrade, a Higher Claw, and a Burst Lightning. I have a good curve, some removal. I have 1, 2, 3 for creatures and 1, 2 for removal. I'll lead with a Mountain and a Higher Claw. Hope there's some aggressive strategy because I have a lot of removal, and I'm also on the play. They play a Mountain, that's a good sign. and it looks like they're Burst Lightning. My higher quads, I don't know how to say that. Anyway, I'll just play this Razor Kid, get online. They draw a card, deals damage to them. Didn't draw land, but I did draw Ember Challenger, which isn't bad. This Screaming Nemesis will hopefully be extremely strong against them. They play Ember Challenger, I take that. I drew a Mountain, I'll just play a Mountain, and I think I just play Screaming. Actually, I think I'll just play Ember Challenger and Burst Lightning there, Ember Challenger. Just try and play it kind of safe. And the Screaming should be fine late game. Same amount of damage, plus I get their Ember Challenger off the battlefield. They draw a card, deal damage, they're already down 13 and have no board state. They do have 5 cards in hand after playing Mountain, but that should be fine. They play a Caravan Harrier and scoop it up. That's what happens when the opponent, when I'm on play against the mirror, plus I have a really good draw. Plus I realized I am in best of 1. I'll switch to best of 3 right now. You didn't see that game. Okay, I'll play first. Okay, this hand's looking pretty good. Game pretty lucky. I've been on play both games and got decent looking hands. One does have Audroxonal, which is a really nice finisher, but I do need to draw a couple of lands to get to that one. Play a Mountain, play a Hired Claw. They play a Blooming Marsh. That's not a great sign. I'll play a Ember Challenger. Doesn't look like I have anything. I'll deal 4 damage to them on turn 2, which isn't bad. Drawing a Fanatical Firebrand is really good with Audroxonal, but it's not great also because I kind of need some lands to get to his card. They play a Keen-Eyed Curator. Looks like they have some tech for the Cauldron deck because it's so popular. I'll just abrade that right now. Really good blocker. Now I'll play Fanatical Firebrand and attack for 6. They're down to 10. And if I draw a land and slam the Audra, they're literally just dead. That's how powerful it is. Because I sack with deal 4 damage to him, tackle Higher Claw, deal 4, I guess it's not quite. Land. Okay, there's Rockface Village. I mean, I still think it's worth it. But is it? Yeah, it's worth it. Slam the Audroxonal. Sack Firebrand, deal 4. This is so crazy. Full attack. You can eat my Ember Heart, but you're going down 1 and I have a Fanatical Firebrand. It's extremely over. Unless I have some mass life gain. Because, yeah, they can have blood there, but I have a blocker now. And they'll be tapped out if they put blood or whatever. What you got? I mean, they need some form of life gain, plus removal. Let's see, what could they have? I don't think there's anything that gets them out of this. The Firebrand's lethal, Hired Claw's lethal. Okay, they Maelstrom pulls my Hired Claw. That's fine. And they pass. I guess they're just Fanatical Firebrand. Crack it. Forward to a face. GG's. Whew, that Audroxonal felt busted. That's what happens when we play one-ofs. Okay, so Golgari midrange. Chandra should be pretty good. Like the Nova Hellkite and Sunspine. Not sure about the Vengeful. I will still play Vengeful Possession though, because I'm pretty sure they're the demon deck. The Blurring Bolt might be good too. I don't know. I feel like everything's good against they probably play Demon as their finisher, so that's why I put in the Vengeful Possessions. And I don't think Abraid's very useful against them. I think the Bolt is just better than Scorching Shot, because I don't think they should have any 5-toughness creatures, and I know they have the... I know they have the Slasher. Nova's nice because it's haste. Lynx can ping them a little bit. Burst Lightning doesn't look very useful. Lightning Strike either. Couple Burst Lightnings, couple Lightning Strikes out. I don't know. I don't have any experience playing this deck, so kind of just guessing, and I'll figure out the more I play. Honestly, I don't think this is a great matchup. I just had a really good start on the play. Okay, this hand has turn 1 Hard Claw, turn 2 Ember Heart, 2 Lynxes, and a Burst Lightning. I'll keep it. The main reason I kept it on Burst Lightning is because they're probably playing Land Elf to play Intimidation Tactics. Sure. Do you take the Lynx or do you take a Hard Claw? I feel like those are 2 options. Hard Claw gets rid of my 1-drop. They could take the Challenger too, I guess. I don't know. So that is card draw off my Rock Face Village. They take my Lynx. Okay, that makes sense. I will turn 1, play a Rock Face, and play a Hard Claw. Drawing a Nova Hellgate wasn't bad. Honestly, taking a Lynx also might be an indication they have another Intimidation Tactics. You never know. Need a land first, Nova Hellgate, but I'm still a minute away from that. Okay, they play a Mosswood Dreadnought and pass. Shoot. Do I just play Ember Challenger and pass? I think that's what I'm doing. Doesn't feel good, but I feel like that's the best option. Drawing an Audroxonal is not bad either. Don't have any Firebrands currently to go with it. Do have a Burst Lightning and a Hard Claw. Sucks that they're at 20 though. I have to get a good aggressive start to beat them. Okay, they put Tragic Trajectory on my Ember Challenger. Removes from the Hard Claw, looks like. What is it? Honestly, I probably want to just go land. Like, that's honestly my best draw. Okay, they attack with the Dreadnought. Interesting. Definitely not blocking. And they pass. Did not draw a land. I drew a Needlehead. So I go combat tech for 2. I need 2 land straight. Go damage, play Needlehead, going to get shoot the Sheriff. Oh no, it can't. It's a assassin. Okay, it's actually kind of sick. That's an assassin, and that's a mercenary. Can't shoot the Sheriff either. Is it Bear Triumph? Shoot the Sheriff is... Oh, let's go. Okay, they actually had to shoot the Sheriff, and these are both Sheriffs. Or they're both outlaws. I'm pretty sure mercenary and assassin, both outlaw types. Sadly, dragon isn't. And god isn't either, but wow, that's lucky. So we know they have a shoot the Sheriff, that's obvious. I think I Burst Lightning their Mosswood because I'm fine if they're spending mana on that. I'm just trying to play around their shoot the Sheriff. And I think I swing for 4. Because as I said, I feel like the way I beat them is I have to get them on the back foot. If I'm not dealing damage to them, I'm not getting them on the back foot. And if they're playing Mosswood Dreadnought, there's Pain 2 for card draw. That is totally fine with me. I do have to keep in mind, I'm almost 100% sure what 1 card in their hand is. So I can't play into it. Like, playing the Nova Hellgate isn't very smart. Okay, they play, unless they tap out for a Dreadnought. Then I can do it. Okay, they tapped out for Dread Knight. Not completely, but mostly. Nova Hellkite. Let's go off the top. Julian, now I can play the Nova. Deal damage to the Soul Stone. I think I attack with both. Whoa. What? This is first strike. Do you read it? It's first strike. Wow, that was amazing for me. They could have double blocked and killed this, but I think they forgot I had first strike. I dealt damage to the Soul Stone with the Nova Hellkite entering, and then this is first strike, so it killed that. If they just double blocked, I would have killed that, but they also would have killed the Neohide, and they would have been at 6. Wow. I might win the game because of that. I mean, they have a Shoot the Sheriff, which we all know by now, but this Lynx is pretty good at playing around that. Or this board. The Lynx is pretty good at playing around it, I guess, because there's Mountain. Play the Lynx, deal 3 to them, or deal 2 to them, and they concede. Wow. Being Guardian mid-range as my first best of 3 match feels good. Not as good as being Vivi Cauldron, of course, because I hate that deck, but still feels pretty good because I think that's a pretty bad matchup for most aggro decks. I guess this variant is just really resilient. I don't think a normal Mono Red deck would beat Guardian mid-range, but this version is just so aggressive and explosive. Guess it can. Sure, opponent's going first. Lost the die roll once, but this hand's amazing. Again, turn 1 Higher Claw, and I just top decked another one. They lead on a Plains Impasse, so either they're the Mono White Life Gain deck, Mono White Token Control deck. They play Island, so it looks like Azorius Artifacts or Azorius Control. They play Clay Fire Bricks, so I guess it's Azorius Artifacts. So, drew a Fanatical Firebrand off the top. I'll play a Rockface Village, play a Higher Claw, and swing for 3. I'm worried about Star Cage, so I won't play the Firebrand. They play a Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay, it's not great, but at least it isn't a Star Cage. That resolves. They bottom 2, that's also a good sign. I think I just Burst Lightning in their face. Burst Lightning won't do anything more than that except if I have Prowess or a Kicker. Now I just play Screaming Nemesis and hit them for 7. They're down to 10. And they usually play Pinnacle Star Cage as their only board wipe. So if they play that, I'm left with Screaming. Okay, they play Plains. Please don't play Day Judgment. Please don't play Day of Judgment. I mean, they're thinking. That's a good sign. Perilous Snare? Sure. I mean, that's not a Day of Judgment. I'll take it. Does create a Construct, though, which is not great, and a Enigma Jewel grows the Construct. What can I do? Shoot, that was actually really annoying. That one Construct is going to block me pretty well. Guess I play a Needlehead and pass. I do get them, they're at 5 on board, which is good. Shoot, Purposing Bay. Oh, you know what that means? That means Pinnacle Star Cage. They crack the Clay Fire Bricks, and they get Star Cage. Well, that's extremely annoying. Wait, what? Braided Net? Okay. Like that. I will Lightning Strike their face. They're down to 6. Nova Hellkite? Oh, they just braid net it. So I guess I go combat. Attack with a higher claw to get them down to 4. This will be a good vengeful possession matchup, I think. Now I just pass. And they go down 3 from the Needlehead. They use up the braid net, sure. That is totally fine with me. They take 1 off the Needlehead. They're down to 3. Oh, they tap the Needlehead. Never mind. Yeah, that's definitely game. Shoot, forgot they can do that. Yeah, that was not great. Okay, on to the second game. I'll put in Nova Hellkite, put in a couple of Lynxes, put in Chandra. I think it's a good vengeful possession matchup. Problem is, once they start creating constructs... Oh no, for each artifact you control. That'll be 0, I think. Braid's good, Mage Beam's good-ish. Scorching Shot is pretty awful. And Burst Lightning's pretty bad, so I think I just caught all Burst Lightnings. Okay. Run it like that. That was pretty close, but then they just got me. Constructs are so big. I think there's one turn I played around a Pinnacle Star Cage, and I would have won if I didn't. This hand looks not great. I don't have a 1-drop, but I think I'll still keep because I have Chandra and Ember Challenger and a Braid, which can really get them if they play Pinnacle Star Cage and just instant speed blow it up. They don't tend to run very many counter spells. They play Ulthros on turn 1, and of course, I draw the Higher Claw. Because why not? It's always the Higher Claw. Just always. Seriously. Never. Why do I always draw 1-drop? It's always the 8th card. It's like what happens when you play ley lines. It's always the 8th card of your deck. Okay, they play Flood Farm, Verge, and Pass. I'll play a Mountain, play a Higher Claw. Rock Face Village, up the Higher Claw. Swing for 5. Deal damage because of the Higher Claw. They play Spring Load Saw Blades, kill my Ember Challenger. Sure. You know, one card that's really bad against Screaming Nemesis. There's one card that is, it's Spring Load Saw Blades. Okay, they play a Repurposing Bay. Can get down Chandra. Then that Bay probably just kills me. Problem is if I braid it, I'm not doing much. I guess I could put a counter on the Higher Claw. But the Bay gets Perilous Snare. And Snare takes my Chandra. I think it's still worth it, yeah. I'll do a risky play. I'll do Chandra, create a vehicle. Combat. Crew up, hit for 5. Next turn, if they use the Bay to kill my Chandra with a Perilous Snare, I can hopefully just get them. Screaming Nemesis, 3/6. Take Clayfire Bricks. They get a Plains. Then I assume they use Bay, sacrifice, get Perilous Snare, get the Chandra. Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8 damage. Not enough. Shoot. I can Braid, get the Perilous Snare, but now Repurposing Bay is a problem. Can do the vehicle thing. Play land, play Screaming Nemesis. Attack for 6. Then I can braid, destroy Perilous Snare, get the Chandra back. Sacrifice the bricks, they get Perilous Snare, they get rid of my Screaming. This is tough. This is really tough. I think my best bet is pass with the braid up. I might be able to get them with this braid. I might be able to get them. Unite Battlefront. Okay, it's actually good. That's perfect. I'm getting rewarded. You know what this means? This means they're tapped out. Okay, Pinnacle Star Cage and a Repurposing Bay. So Pinnacle Star Cage. What's that? Yeah, GG's. I actually have lethal. So I braid, destroy the Perilous Snare, Chandra back, GG's. Whew, that was close. Didn't have one drop, but I didn't need one. Do I change anything? I think the only change I do is like Burst Lightnings and Vengeful Possession in maybe. I don't think the Vengeful Possession is good, because by the time they're getting constructs, it's just too late. It's like 3-mon kill a construct, basically. Because I won't have any artifacts. Oh no, it won't even kill it. Yeah, it's just terrible. Because it says each artifact you control, and that would be 1. And that 1 is my construct. So, it doesn't even die. Yeah, it's just awful. If it is the amount of artifacts you own, that's a different story. Okay, hand is interesting. I'll keep it. Has Haggard Claws and Bird Challengers. Now it links. That was a perfect draw. I'm probably going to get absolutely cooked though by what is it, the 3-drop board wipe card that I absolutely hate. Anyway, I'll just go on Bird Challenger. I'm playing into it because they can't always have it right. And then of course they'll have it. Because they always do. Oh, Enigma Jewel. They don't have it. Okay. That gives me some hope. Play a Mountain. Play Hard Claw. And yes, I'm playing into it even more. But at least if they played, they snagged their own Enigma Jewel, and they would have played it last turn. If they had it. Probably. I mean, this is plenty of damage for me. Spring-loaded Saw Blades. Sure. My Ember Heart Challenger. Sure, I'll just activate this Hard Claw. So they take 2, they're down to 4. I mean, this means there's no way they have it. Hopefully, since my links can get them. Flub on Verge, that's what I like to see. Oh, Repurposing Bay. That's not what I want to see. They sack the Clayfire Bricks and get Pinnacle Star Cage. Oh, Simulacrum Synthesizer. They are risky. They are really risky. And both bottom. Wow, that's amazing for me. Play Mountain. Go combat, attack. If these... I mean, they're actually giving me a chance. Yeah, I think I activate both Hard Claws. Get them down 7. Planes. Okay. Okay, Spring Load Saw Blades. Now it's Pinnacle Sword Cage. Sure. No, they actually triggered it right. Come on. Play Mountain. Play Ember Challenger. They have nothing. No attacks. And I think I pass. They have nothing on my turn. Okay, they play another repurposing bay. Sure. They get another construct. Sure. Okay, actually, I literally think I would have died if I didn't have this Emperor Challenger. They're attacking. Sure. Not blocking. Because the repurposing bay would sack another one, get a fire crystal. Okay, they pass. Then I will lightning strike their face. They top deck this. Oh, they didn't. They didn't top deck it. They have a spell pierce. How does that change things? So, play Rock Pace Village, activate on the Emperor Challenger. I need something. Mountain is not something. Can play Lynx and have them take 3. It's going to be really close. Island. I don't think I'm going to make it. Don't think I'm going to make it. And it looks like there's some action in hand, which means I'm not going to make it even more. But I'm not going to concede unless they have it. I'm going to make them have it. They're repurposing bay, sacking. Good Enigma draw. There's gotta be some combo that I don't know about. Oh, crouching row. Wait, that's fine. That means they have nothing? What? What? What are they doing when they're getting a crouching relic? They have nothing? Nothing? What? They scoop it up. I won. They had nothing. They must have had like a land in hand or something. They had literally nothing. Yeah, I did have fun. That's an awful matchup. Control is super hard for aggro, but I mean, I'll take it. It's a win. Now, 2-0 in best of 3 and 1-0 in best of 1. Please play Vivi Cauldron deck. I want to show you guys how well this deck does against Cauldron. That hand will not do. Like, it has really good cards, but just too many lands. Oof. I mean, I'll keep it, but 4 lands and this hand's way worse. And they're aggro on the play. Oh, shoot. I'm cooked. I'm literally cooked. This hand does nothing. Okay, they're the Scalding Viper deck. I actually have a very good matchup. So this is something funny. I have a really good matchup, but I'm going to lose this match. So this is the deck that is built to beat Vivi Cauldron. Is the opposite of Vivi Cauldron. It hates Vivi Cauldron. But I'm still going to lose because they're on the play and had a beautiful curve out, and I didn't. I'm down 11 already? Oh, down 10. Okay. Better. Oh yeah, GG's. I just drew lands. Wow, that was awful. So, the bad news was that I lost game 1 and wasn't even close. The good news is I think it's an extremely good match. Nova Hellkite, 100% going in. Vengeful Possession going in. Bolt going in. Braid going in. Lynx is going out. Actually, how good are the bolts? Given I'm on the play, I might not want that much removal. So Braid even hit anything? Yeah. Braids aren't good. Because I'm on the play, I'm going to just make it... I'm an aggro deck. I'm not planning on really killing your thing, so I'm just trying to race you and win. So this is like Mon-Red deck. It plays blue through River Pirate Verges because that's free, and usually a 1-of Spiral Bluff Canal, so they can play the Viper Adventure, but this deck is extremely bad in the mirror match because it is completely built to beat Vivi Cauldron. You play 4 Scalding Vipers in the main, so it should be a good matchup. They do play Ogre Talk with the Scalding Vipers. It's a good combo. I didn't want to play that version because I feel like it leans too heavily against beating Vivi Cauldron, and that makes it bad against anything else, but they still beat me very convincingly. Hopefully I won't get any bad draws and I'll win. But game 1 is the game I have the biggest advantage because they just cybered out all their Vivi Cauldron tech in game 2 and game 3. Okay, this hand is fine. I don't have any 1-drop, so I have triple Ember Heart Challenger and a Nova Hellkite, which forms a decent curve anyway. Play Mountain, and they play a Burnout Astronaut. I mean, it's a pretty good card, but you know it's a better card. It's called Nova Hellkite. 3 mana, deal 4 damage to opponent and a damage to their creature, aka killing their creature. Okay, they obliterate and bolt my Ember Heart Challenger. Sadness. But at least they're not adding to a board, and now through Vengeful Possession, I can warp in this Nova Hellkite and make them sad. Kill their Astronaut, swing for 4, and now with my 5th land that I'll be drawing sometime soon because I always flood with this deck, I'll be able to swing for 4 more. They play a Screaming Nemesis. That is totally fine with me because a secret card called Vengeful Possession. So Ember Heart Challenger, swing for 4, down to 10, and they play a River Pyre Verge. Do they still have the Vipers in the main? They play a Burst Lightning, and another Screaming Nemesis. Sure. Speed maxed out. So I can Vengeful Possession, that's 3 damage, that's 4/5 damage. 3 damage, 4/5. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get them down to 1. Then they have 6 on the crackback. I mean, I think it's worth it. It's risky, but I think it's worth it. Discard this Higher Claw. Draw a Razorkin. Needlehead. I'll Burst Lightning my Screaming Nemesis. Deal 2 damage to their face. Can't gain life. That's why I did it, but it doesn't actually matter. They're down 1. Can you do 4 extra points of damage? I mean, they're thinking. That's an extremely good sign. They will have played it because I'm tapped out. Unless it's some weird complex way. River Pyre Verge. Burst Lightning is lethal, so Kicked Burst Lightning is lethal. But they already cast 1, so hopefully they don't have it. Screaming Nemesis by itself is not lethal. And the Razorkin Needlehead is lethal. So they'd have to find a way to kill my Razorkin. I don't know. Okay, they both go in. Ah. Oh, wait, Viper. It's about to concede, but a Viper is a good sign. Play Mountain. I think I just go for it. Hellkite, what you got? Yes! I won! Let's go! I was so nervous there. Not having any 1-drops really got me there. And then them having double Screaming. Their double attack really got me into thinking they had something. Okay, on the draw, I don't think the Vengeful Possessions are very good. I'll probably lose because that's kind of how these matches go. Play draw difference. But I'll just sideboard in all my removal. Don't think the Scorching Shots are very good against them. I think all you need to do is 4. Because, I mean, they do play the Nova Hellkites. I think that is fine, though. The Blaring Bolt should be just better, honestly, because it kills their Exiles or Ogre. Oxonal. Okay, this hand's really good. Higher Claw. Turn 1, they play a Mountain and a turn 1 Burnout Bastronaut. Play a Mountain, play a turn 1 Higher Claw. Next turn I will hit for 4. Drew a Needlehead, but I think Emerald Challenger's a better play. Okay, another Bastronaut that is scary. But it is pretty slow, so hopefully I can take advantage of that and beat them in the race. I mean, you're not blocking. You do not block. Okay, another Soul Stone. That's actually extremely good for me. They can max speed the Bastronaut soon, but I don't know how much that does. Their one Spoke returns Burst Lightning. I mean, that is a win for me. And next turn, I just slam the Screaming, right? Yeah. Screaming Nemesis going into play. I just swing for 5. Like, I am completely fine with racing. This is my race to win. They have 1 red source. And they're thinking, I think if they had a Mountain, they would play it. So I don't think they have a land, honestly. Burst Lightning in my face. Wait, what? Okay. I mean, they hit for 8? I don't know. 6. So I am down 9, but it's pretty fine with me. I drew a Rock Face Village. Play that, play a Needlehead. Go to combat. I think I just swing the whole crew. And pass. This is ultra lethal. They're down 5, and there's just no way they kill me with my Abrade up. GG's. And really wish I played against the Is It Cauldron deck. I think I'll end the video here after I do a deck tech, or not a deck tech, wrap up. This deck felt good as 3-0. I really wish I played against the Is It Cauldron deck, because that's what the deck is built to beat. But I think what makes this deck so busted is Mono Red's already been a deck, and it's a evolved Mono Red deck that can always beat Is It Cauldron, which is 30% of the meta or something ridiculous like that. But it can also beat other decks, as you saw there. I was 3-0 in best of 3 matches, and 1-0 in a best of 1 match that I accidentally played. And I didn't play against single Is It Corey deck. I played against really bad matchups. I played against Zori's Control, Guardian Mid Range, and a Mono Red aggro deck. Basically Mono Red. And that's 3 completely different decks. I didn't even play against Is It Cauldron. It's 3 completely different decks, and I beat them all. Super good sign. The one game I drew Ogre Oxonal felt so good. I basically won the turn I played it. The Vengeful Possession was interesting. It didn't feel that good because I didn't play against any demons or any of the big hits like Quantum Riddler, but still didn't seem bad. I do like testing out this type of card. Chandra felt amazing. I mean, this is a different version of Mono Red. Mono Red isn't very easy to make different. It's not very, very different, but it's a different deck, but not many people play Scorching Shot, Fanatical Firebrand, Razor Needlehead, or Ogre Dock. And it's different, and it still does extremely well. I think this is probably the best deck you want to play at a standard RCQ or something, because there's so many Is It Cauldron decks, and I think this is the one deck that really beats it well, other than Zori's Control and other control decks. And the problem with Control right now is it beats Is It Cauldron most of the time. It's really good against Is It Cauldron, but it just loses to everything else. So I think this is extremely good. It beats Is It Cauldron, it beats a lot of other decks, and I think it's an amazing deck to try and test around with. That'll be it for today. See you next time on Greedy MTG.